He's got a couple of boilers here, and these got two new tanks in here. The F1 filters on these, the Generals. I did shut the power off to the burners. We're gonna change these filters. Alright, we're gonna check this thing. What the hell's going on with it? Let's see how bad it is. Bio slime. Obviously, he's getting the check for bio slime. See what's going on here with this thing. If we got any bio slime. Hey. This is a brand new tank, I think. I'm not sure. Wow. Holy mackerel. He's a tight one there, Mama. He's a tight one. Yeah, she's got a little bit of muck on it. Nothing crazy, but we'll change it. Looking nutty. Nutty as squirrel shit, Mama. Nutty as squirrel shit. There it goes. He's nutty as squirrel shit, Mama. Almost looks like there's flipping water in the shit. It's weird. Open this thing up again and see what happens there. Crazy shit. Bleed that out, should be good. I'm gonna bleed it at the pump anyway, so. It's an A1, which is an F1. They call it General filter. That's the company used to be called General that made them. Almost looks like water in there. That's weird. Well, we changed put two new filters, make sure we get a good oil flow through the pumps and new nozzles and get them up and running again. We gotta get a good oil flow out of the pump anyway, so if there's any air in this thing, we gotta check them anyway. So it doesn't really matter if there's air in here, because we're gonna pull it through the pumps. Want to get a good flow. Put new filters in. Put new filters. No, there's not an issue with it. The new filter. Filter, new nozzles. Flipping cobwebs from hell here. Cobwebs from hell. Yeah, you know, it's the same. It's kind of. The same mucky shit. Nothing crazy, but I'm putting new ones in.
Unknown caller.
Scam. Unknown caller, probably a flipping scam. Flipping scam from hell, mama. Flipping scam calls. Like I said, I gotta bleed it through the pump anyway, so I'm not too worried about any air in there. These are new tanks. His brother-in-law is a good friend of mine, so he's a plumber. He does these tanks for him. So I did them for him for free. You know. He just don't do oil. I don't know if I was here. Yeah. It's been 2 years since I've been here. It's been 2 years. It's been a couple of years since I've been here. Oh, it looks pretty good actually. This type of head you gotta run a 45-degree nozzle. Looks clean to me. I'll put a new one. I'll give him a new nozzle. New nozzle, new filter. Looks clean ahead. A good oil flow. That's probably a 45. Well, I put a 60 in there last time. 45 or 60 degrees, fine. That type of head, you're gonna have a 60 or 45 degree nozzle. If it's a fixed head, you go to 80 or 70 degree. But this type of head, you want to run that angle nozzle. 45 or 60 is fine. Like a Colin, you run a 60. It's got this type of head on there. I gotta get the air out of the line. I don't know how much air is in there. It probably has some. But he's got the pushing this control on to get a little. Get the air out of it.
Unknown caller.
A new filter at tank, new nozzle. It's been 2 years since I've been here. I added, last time I was here, I added boiler seal. And then I did the cleaning. So it's 23, it's 2 years. Last time I was here, this boiler was leaking. I put some seal in it. See if it's leaking anymore. Yeah, it's been 2 years, this boiler was leaking. It was a leak ham, remember? I don't know if you guys remember, but I put that boiler seal in and it sealed it up. The leak was over here. It was a leak ham, and it worked. Alright, we're going to do this one next. Leak ham. Yeah, so that boiler seal does work, because I did seal that boiler 2 years ago. It was leaking. And I sealed it and it worked. Sometimes I have good success with it, sometimes I don't. It depends. I think I put like 2 containers in there. It says to put 1, I put 2 in there. It worked. Was it snake oil? Sometimes. Like anything else, sometimes shit works, sometimes it don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. That's a 60 I got in there, 75, 60, but like I said, I'm going back with the 75, 45 is fine. The nozzle prices went way up. Everything's gone up. Everything you buy has gone up. So, everything I bill out for now has gone up. It's a vicious cycle. You charge more for the parts, I have to charge more for what I charge for them. It's just how it is. Pass it along to the consumer. What happens?
Unknown caller.
Hello, could I help you?
How you doing? This is lavimoniere plumbing.
It is.
I might need somebody to come out and take a look at some water issue that I got down in the basement.
What kind of water issue are you talking
like,
about?
What's your schedule and like?
What kind of water issue are you talking about, sir?
Well, you know, like the waste, like the water that comes, like, what am I trying to say? That goes into like the sewage, the last like, it's leaking around like an elbow. That's like, you know, when you run the sink on the second floor, like when the water goes down and out of the house, it's leaking from the elbow right at the joint of the basement.
Right at the base. Can you see where the leak is?
And you can see it, yeah. Like when I run the second floor, the water leaks. And I'm assuming that's a part of the third floor, but nobody lives up there. But so I haven't even, I was gonna wait until a plumber comes before I run the third floor like tub to see if that's all.
Is it dumping down in the wall, or is it somewhere where you could see it? Is it leaking in the wall somewhere and then running down a chase?
No, I think it's like right at the elbow, because it was all done, and then I don't think the guy sealed it correctly. Like it was all brand new, but I don't think the last person sealed it properly.
So the part in the wall isn't leaking. The part in the chase isn't leaking. It's just down below in the base. Did you call back the guy who did the job?
No, I don't want to call him.
So where he made the connections leaking.
That was, yeah, I'm assuming so. You know, that was the previous girl and the previous deal she had and you know what I mean? Now his job is leaking. I'm not going to call that guy back. You know what I mean? I bought the house and, you know, like 8 months later, his job is leaking.
Where are you located?
In New Bedford.
It could be that your main sewer's backing up. You know, is that possible? And then it's leaking out of there?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Right.
That's the question you might be able to know.
Like if it's the main drain backing up, I mean, you got to call a drain guy for that. I don't have the snakes or stuff for it. I mean, if it's a leak or something, I could fix that. But if it needs to be snaked, I can give you a guy's name that could snake the drain.
Well, what do you think? You want to come by and check it out, and then you can further assess whether, you know what I mean, and then give me like an estimate of like what it would cost if you can do it or if not. You know, obviously you can tell me, hey, it's a snake.
Why don't you send me a picture?
All right.
I'll give you my cell phone. Send me a picture of what it looks like, and then I'll make a determination whether it's the drain backing up or it's a bad connection or, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
I'm gonna bleed this thing out. Well, I said I left air in there, so we gotta bleed it. Interesting. How you doing? There's gonna be air in the line because I left air in the filter. Remember? Really get that out, and then once that air comes out. Choked up, you'd be getting some serious roll out of that thing, and you're not. So, burner's all choked up. You can tell if it's choked, the thing will be rolling out. I'm very familiar with these units. I do them every year. It's been 2 years. Last year I had a problem with my truck. I had a lot of problems with that truck. The old truck was a piece of shit. What about that? New one's a lot better. Got no issues with the new truck. So far. Alright, new nozzle, new filter, good oil flow. It's been a couple of years since I've been here.